Welcome along. We're going to use Sketchup, an online tool which you hopefully have used before, and we're going to make a Minecraft house. Now, this is not a beginner's tutorial. It's very early on. It's very easy to follow, but if you really want to get a rundown on a lot of the tools, I'd like you to go back and find some of my other tutorials that talk about each one of them in more detail. First of all, we've gone to app.sketchup.com and used our school profile to log in. So log in with the Google button. And we'll probably be greeted with a screen like this one. Now, by default, if it's the first time you've logged in or you haven't changed it, it'll most likely be in feet and inches. I'd like you to click on the three lines at the top, create new, and make one in meters for this project. When it's back, you won't see much of a difference, but it'll pay off. Click on the little folder, save as, and find somewhere in your cloud and give it a name. Minecraft house. I'm going to write over this one. So here we go. Here's our screen. We've got our tools on the left and some properties on the right. We've got Helen there. I'm going to delete her, and I know her name is Helen, but I'll show you in a little while. So I selected her with the select button up there, left click, and backspace or delete. Now I'm going to come over here to the three blocks or three cubes, and it says components. It looks very much like Minecraft. And I'll have two options here. It'll probably come up like that. And there we go. Helen by Sketchup. And there's some details about Helen. Get to know Helen and her husband. We're going to click on the little open box though and type in 3D Vinci Minecraft. Like that. And do a search. And you'll get a file off the 3D warehouse called 3D Vinci Minecraft by Bonnie. And we're going to open that up. So I left clicked on it and it downloaded in. By default, it's changed me to move and it's got this cube. Or this rectangle. I'm just going to delete that while it's selected. Now I'm going to come back to my components and click on the little house. And here we go. By downloading that 3D Vinci Minecraft, we got all these components. We don't have to make them up. And this is going to be an exercise in just laying out components and positioning them. I'm going to select gravel, come over here, click, left click, put it somewhere. And now I'm going to make sure I'm on move down here, this little button, and I'm going to go across to my cube and grab it by the corner, left click, drag it to this corner here. Now I've duplicated by accident, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. And then I'm going to make a row of them. I want 26, so I'm going to go move, pick it by that corner, drag it along the green axis, and I'm going to press Control to make a duplicate copy of it. And I'm going to snap it in to that corner there. I'm going to drag it from this corner, press Control and snap right there, right up tight. Now I could do that 25 more times, but I'm going to type in 25 times and make a whole bunch. Automate. There we go. Automate the process. Now I'm going to select by dragging a box around all 26 of them. Go to move again. And I'm going to press Control, this time along the red axis. So I've duplicated all 26 in one go. Lock them into that corner. Hit the left button and type in 25 times. And a big square of gravel. Now I'm going to use bricks next. I'm going to select the brick, drag it in, and put it about 2 in and 3 down. So did I go the right amount? I went 4, so I'm going to just drag it up by that corner and make sure it lines up on that corner. So I'm rolling the wheel to zoom in, and I'm holding the wheel of the mouse to orbit around. And if I want, I can hold down Shift and the wheel, and I get a pan. I can pan the camera about. Once again, if you are really going to struggle with using the mouse, please go back and find some very basic introductions to the layout of SketchUp. But we want to do this relatively fast, and I think you can follow along. I want to put 14 of these blocks. I'm trying to remember how many I usually do. Yeah, I'll do 14. So I'll do the same thing. That corner, drag it along that axis there. See, it's green. Press Control, make a duplicate copy. Click here and type in 13 times. Gives me 14 of them. You can count them along if you want. I'm just looking at some old drawings of it. We're going to make 13, 14, and probably make a square. So once again, I'm going to come and pick all these, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to go down to the views, roll down, and I'm going to look at it from the side, maybe that side there, and you can see I've got that vanishing point, that perspective. I'm going to turn that off. So there we go. The little button here, I've got perspective, and then I've got orthogonal. I'm going to drag a box around from the left hand or the right hand side. Okay, so if I drag a box from the left hand side, I have to have everything in the box, and that should pick everything behind. And if I drag from the right hand side, everything the box touches. Once again, that's in earlier videos. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to move it once again. And I want to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About there. And press Control. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Pretty good. And they should line up. What I will do is I'm going to delete that one and show you this. I'm going to move. Oh, actually, I'm going to put a sand block. So I'm going to drag sand, put it right there, and this time we're going to, instead of multiply, we're going to divide. I'm going to take that, bring it to here, and type in, this time it'll be 13 divide, so /. Oh, too many. So Control Z'd, undid, bring it there, and I want 12 divide. Rookie mistake. Okay, so I've got, because 14 minus those two, so 12. Okay, so I'll do it again. I'll bring a sandstone in here, drag it by that corner to there. Now, if I went 1, 2, I could duplicate by 12 and it would do 12 every same step. But I want to show you a couple of different techniques. I want to go from here to here and have 12 in between. So instead of times, I'm going to go 12 /, which is divide. And there we go. I'm going to copy this big square. I'm going to bring it up 7 times, okay? So I'm still in orthogonal projection. I'm going to go to the side and I'm going to drag a box with my select. If I come from here, the left, I need to fully go around all those boxes, and if I came from the right, I could just touch the top. They should all be picked. I'm going to move all of them in one to there. Make sure they're snapping in and not overlapping or having a gap between. Okay, so I got a snap. And I want to go up 7, so I'm going to go 6 times. Might turn perspective on again. Always looks better. Now I'm going to make like an arched roof from the sandstone or the sand side of it. I'm going to come up, and this time I'm going to hold down shift, select those. I could do it by looking that way, but it's another way to show you. So I'm holding down shift while I select the blocks. If I accidentally pick something I don't want, click on it again to deselect it. Go to move, grab it, and snap it up like that. I want to keep coming up one less, okay? So I might do that now. Hold down shift, go to select. Well, they're still selected. If you've unselected them, you'll have to do it again, but watch this. I went to select, hold down shift, I'm going to unselect the ends, move that corner there, and press Control to duplicate. And then I'm going to hold down shift, press Control to duplicate, and bring that all the way up to about 4, I think. Select, hold down shift, and that'll do me. I might come up one more. There we go. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to put some timber, some wood planks. So I'm going to drag that, click on it, bring it over here. Make sure by clicking on that corner that I bring it to the right spot. And I might select them both, holding down shift and select, go here to there and type in, well, I could do it this way. I could type in 13 times, Control Z, or I could do the whole lot. Let's do the whole lot. We don't want to make it longer than it needs to be. Control, put one there. Control, put one there. I could type in 2 times. Move my camera about, snap it in. I could have even gone down like this. I'll show you. Rid of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll move this one down like this. And go 5 times. And it'll just continue that X, Y, that path. Keep looking as you go along to make sure that everything is lining up. And don't be frightened to undo it or start again, and don't be worried about watching this video in one big go, you know. Take your time and select all the wood planks, and I'm going to move them all in one go. From that corner, press Control, press Control, and type in 13 times. There we go. We got the roof, we got the walls. And let's add a door and some windows. I'm going to make my door along here. Holding down shift, maybe come up something like that. Maybe there too. And I'll come over a little bit more. Whoops. I'll have to do it again. Delete or backspace. Let's see if that looks even. Nice. Put some windows in here. And maybe down a bit for the next one. Like that. And let's put some marble around it. One, two, three, four, so 5 times. We take those, and don't forget you're learning about duplicating by pressing Control. Very quick way to work. I take both those. I think I'll fill that in. Oops. Where'd the sand go? I think I'll put that back in there, and this one in there like that. Maybe I'll make it pretty long here. You see the way when I bring in a component like that, if it's been set up well, it'll snap in quite fine. However, I'm a bit picky with it, and I tend to, when I put one in, put it somewhere there, make sure that I have it in the correct point, anchor point. So I'll grab it by the corner. I won't automatically just bring it in and hope for the best and snap it in. Okay, I'll put it somewhere, grab it by the corner, and put it in. Now I'm doing a combination of a few things. So if I select that, because you get in practice with this tool 4 times. And it's not a bad way to plan out the construction that you're thinking of with your house group. If you don't have access to Minecraft, perhaps you could create some designs and forward them to your team. Now I'm going to put some glass in, I think. Not a very good door, but zoom in there. Two times. Oh, I've put an extra one there. I pressed 3 instead of 2. And delete that. Oh, deleted the wrong one. And I'm going to move. Oh, deleted. Gravel. So I'm going to take that. And move it over here. And move that down. I'm doing this with duplicate. So as I select, like I'll take one, shift, 2, all 3 of those, and I'm going to move them up from this corner, pressing Control. How many do I want to go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times. And then a little one up here. Glass in there. Let's put glass in the window. Oops. That's why I put them somewhere like that. And then lock them in. One, Shift 2, Shift 3, and then move them up. Oops, I didn't have that by the corner. Now I do. And I'll make that other window by just picking all 6 of those and bring it down here. There we go. Looking good. Let's make it a bit more beautiful. I'm going to change these ones here to grass. So might delete a few of those. Let's change our view. Look straight down on the top. Zoom out with the mouse wheel. Turn off perspective. Let's take 1, 2, all the way down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. Okay, and delete. Let's put some grass in. 8 times. And I know there were 26 of them, so I'm going to go down here, move it to there, and times 25, divide. Bit of grass out the front, and we've got some water there, so let's put a pool in. I'm going to go top view. We'll make the pool maybe about there. Hit delete. Put our water in. Put our water there. Go here, snap it in. I could zoom in if I can't quite see it. 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 times. Perfect. Finishing touch. Let's put Steve in. Here he is, looking at the house. Admiring his work. Might turn him around, how about that? So let's turn Steve about. I'm going to right click on him and go flip along. I think it's the red. No, it must be the green. Flip along the green axis. And I want him to be in the middle. So watch what I do here. I'm going to take the middle of his foot. I'm going to drag along the green axis, it could be the red for some of you, and bring my pointer out to somewhere along here, and it'll snap to halfway. There we go. And look at him, proud as punch of his big giant empty house with no way in. And I'm going to put a wolf. Right click, flip along the green. And now it won't work if I do the middle of here, so I'll do the middle of his mouth, move him along the red axis, lock him in there, And maybe I'll do a bit of an angle, something like that. So I'll go back here, I'll look at it from the top. There's my wolf. And I'll click on move, but I'll just go down to rotate. And about there, I think. Oh. Oh. Rotate, got it, finally. Put it in a bit like that. That looks good. Change it back to perspective. And I have my Minecraft house all ready to go. Pool, grass. How about you give it a crack? See what you come up with and change it around a little bit. So I want you to practice doing the duplicate by making the amount times or the amount in between. Remember to try to keep them all lined up and don't have them overlap or have gaps in between. Watch the video a couple of times if you have to. And that is Minecraft done in Sketchup. And just so you know, if you come to the little search that we did to start with and type in Minecraft, you'll probably find heaps and heaps of stuff. Feel free to explore. You may find a little pack that you like. The scale may not be the same as this one here. Okay, so there weren't many blocks in that one. I'll make another video and I'll give you more choices, but in the meantime, stick to these basic building blocks and design. Well, do this one to start with, follow along with me, and then see what you can come up with on your own. Okay, that beeth the lesson. Have a crack, take a screenshot, put it onto the classroom that you've been given for your Minecraft Lynecraft journey, and post some screenshots of some designs. The first task will probably be to make 5 living areas. Okay, good luck with it.
Once upon a time ago, this hot dog had a fridge of his own. Then he learned the master's plan. Took off, now they call him Stan. 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 Stan.